Good day, students. You are welcome once again to Top Form Education Associates. My name is Olubayo Marilyn Kende, your mathematics teacher, and today we are going to be looking at directed numbers. Now, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to use a number line to represent both positive and negative numbers. Positive and negative numbers are also known as directed numbers, okay? Now, you will also be able to use positive and negative numbers in everyday life to show temperature, okay, and other things. Now, at the end of the lesson, you should also be able to rearrange positive and negative numbers in order of size, okay? That is from the biggest to the smallest, okay, in ascending or in descending order. Now, also by the end of this lesson, you should be able to add and subtract directed numbers. Quickly, let's look at our introduction. Integers. Now, integers are whole numbers greater than 0 or less than 0, including 0. Implying 0 is an integer, okay? Now, positive numbers are greater than 0, okay? Positive numbers are greater than 0. Also, negative numbers are less than 0. Okay, positive numbers are those numbers greater than 0, while negative numbers are those numbers less than 0. Okay, now a set of integers is usually represented by letter Z. Alright, whenever you see Z, you know that a set is representing a set of integers. Okay, now this is our integer sign, and these are integers. -4, -3, 0, okay, 1, 2, both positive and negative are called integers. Now, positive and negative numbers or integers are called directed numbers. Okay? In negative number is always written with the minus sign placed in front of it. Okay, this is a minus sign. A negative number is always written with this sign, minus sign, written in front of it. Look at the examples here. We have -3, -15, okay, and -5. While a positive number is usually written with a positive sign, okay, or no sign at all written in front of it. Okay, while the negative number have the minus sign written in front, the positive sign can have a plus sign in front of the number or no sign at all in front of the number. It represents a positive number. Okay, now look at this example. We have +2 with the plus sign written in front of it. It also means 2 with or without the plus sign. And +5 also means 5. Now, the number line. Now, directed numbers, which can be positive or negative, as we have said, can be represented on a number line. Now, this is a number line. Okay, this is an image of a number. If you look at this image, you see that we have both positive and negative numbers. Okay, we have 0, we have the 0 and the positive and the negative number. Now, if you look at this, you see that negative numbers decrease in value. Okay, the negative numbers decrease in value, while on the other hand, the positive numbers increase in value. Now, 0 is our origin. Okay, 0 is our origin. The values of numbers increases from left to right. If you look at this, you see that this number is increasing from -2 to -1 to 0 to 1 to 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So the value of numbers increases from left to right. Now, using the horizontal number line, this is a horizontal number line, you will see that positive numbers are marked to the right of the origin, or 0. Now, let's look at this. These are positive numbers, and they are on the right of the origin. We've said that 0 is the origin of this number line. They are marked, positive numbers are marked to the right, while the negative numbers are marked to the left of the origin, which is 0. The negative numbers are marked to the left of the origin. So these are negative numbers and these are positive numbers. Now, the dotted lines on the number line indicate that the number line continues indefinitely in both directions. Let's look at this. These are the dotted lines. These are the dotted lines on both sides of the number line. We have dotted lines on the positive side and dotted lines on the negative side. On the negative side, what does this mean? It simply means that the number line continues, okay, from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on, okay, from minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. It continues indefinitely in both directions. Now, looking at the number line, you would observe that the numbers increase in value as you move from left to right of the scale. Okay, like we've said before, it increases from left to right. Minus 3 is greater than minus 2, and minus 2 is greater than minus 1, 0, 1, 2, okay? It increases from left to right. It increases from left to right. Minus 1 is greater than minus 2, and minus 2 is greater than minus 3, okay? It increases from left to right. Now, everyday use of directed numbers. We use positive and negative numbers in our everyday life, okay? We use it on daily basis to show, number one, temperature, okay? We used to show temperature above and below the freezing point. We used to show financial profits and loss, okay? Directed numbers are used to show profits and loss analysis. Now, it's also used to show the distance above and below ground level, okay? We also use positive and negative numbers to show time, okay? And we use positive and negative numbers to show changes in temperature. We're talking of the thermometer. If you look at the thermometer, okay, if you have a thermometer, if you look at it, you will see that we have both positive and negative numbers on the thermometer. So we use directed numbers to indicate all these above in our everyday life. Now, quickly, we'll be looking at addition and subtraction of directed numbers. We're going to move up a little to addition and subtraction of these directed numbers. Now, in a horizontal line, in a horizontal number line, when adding, you start from the first number and you count right. Take note of this. You count right along the number line. Okay, while when subtracting, you start from the number, from the first number, okay, the number that you are supposed to subtract, and you count left along on the number line. Okay, please take note. When adding, you start from the first number and you count right along the number line, while when subtracting, you count left along the number line. Remember that in a horizontal number line, numbers to the right of 0 are positive, okay, we've said this, and numbers to the left are negative. Let's take some examples to further buttress our points. Now, use a number line to find the value of minus 5 minus 4, and B, minus 8 plus 11, C, 3 plus 6. We're asked to use a number line to find these sums. Now, the solution. This is our horizontal number line. Okay, we said that the number line increases from left to right. Now, we are asked to subtract minus 4 from minus 5. We are asked to subtract minus 4 from minus 5. Now, we'll start at minus 5. Okay, we start at minus 5. Then we count 4 places to the left. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go again. 1 from minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's our answer? Minus 9. Okay, minus 9. So how did we get minus 9? We started at minus 5 and we counted 4 places to the left, and the answer is minus 9. So therefore, minus 5 minus 4 is minus 9. Now let's look at the second question. Do the sum minus 8 plus 11. Minus 8 plus 11. In this case, what do? We start at minus 8. Okay? Minus 8 plus 11. We start at minus 8 and we count 11 places to the right. Remember that we said when we are adding, we count to the right, and when we are subtracting, we count to the left. So we start at minus 8 and count 11 places to the right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Now, what do we have at 11? 3. So, therefore, minus 8 plus 11 will give us 3. So, therefore, our answer is 3. Now, number 3. Number 3, we're asked to add 3 and 6 using the number line. Now, to do that, we start at 3 and we count 6 places to the right. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's our final answer? 9. Okay, so in essence, 3 plus 6 using the number line is 9. Very good. Now, in the case of a vertical number line, remember that we've been using the horizontal number line. This is the horizontal number line in these examples. Now, in the case of a vertical number line, when adding, you start from the first number and count upwards. Take note, you count upwards when adding. And when subtracting, you start from the first number and you count downwards. Okay? Remember that in a vertical number line, numbers above 0 are positive and numbers below 0 are negative. Unlike the horizontal number line where the numbers to the right are positive and numbers to the left are negative, in the vertical number line, the numbers above 0, that is above the origin, are positive, while the numbers below 0 or the origin are negative. Now let's look at some examples. Number 1, use a vertical number line to find the temperature difference, okay, the temperature difference between the following: A, minus 4 degrees centigrade and 5 degrees centigrade; B, minus 2 degrees centigrade and minus 10 degrees centigrade. 2, use a vertical number line to find the temperature when minus 3 degrees centigrade rises by 7 degrees centigrade. B, also use the vertical number line to find the temperature when minus 2 degrees centigrade falls by 5 degrees centigrade. I want you to take note of the rises and falls, okay? Now, solution. A, to find the temperature difference between minus 4 degrees centigrade and 5 degrees centigrade, we're going to start from minus 4, okay? And we count till 5 degrees centigrade. Now, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've gotten to 5 degrees centigrade. So how many places do we count? 9. Yes. So we counted 9 places to get from minus 4 to 5 degrees centigrade. So in essence, the temperature difference between minus 4 degrees centigrade and 5 degrees centigrade is 9. Now, the B part of it said we should find the temperature difference when minus 2 degrees centigrade falls by 5 degrees. Okay? Now, to do that, we are going to start at minus 2 and count downwards. Okay? We're going to count downwards because it said when it fell, it said when minus 2 degrees fell by 7 degrees. And remember, when we're talking of falling, we're talking of reduction or subtraction. We said when we're subtracting, we count downwards, and when we're adding, we count upwards. So we're going to start with minus 2. This is minus 2. I'm going to count 5 places downwards. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do we have? Minus 7. So the temperature we have when minus 2 degrees centigrade falls by 7 degrees is minus 7 degrees centigrade. Okay, it's minus 7 degrees centigrade. Now, we have an activity here. Okay, now we're asked to use the number line to find, minus 9 plus 9, minus 8, minus 3 plus 6. Okay, now to do that, we're going to take it step by step so we can understand what we are saying. Now, minus 9 is the same thing. Minus 9 plus 9 is the same as minus 9. Okay? very soon we're going to be looking at the rules of addition and subtraction, then you understand better. Minus 9 plus 9 is the same as minus 9. Okay? Why minus 8 is the same as plus 8. Okay? Minus plus 9 is the same as minus 9, and minus 8 is the same as plus 8. Hence, this can be interpreted as minus 9 plus 8 minus 3 plus 6. Okay, do you understand? It can be interpreted as minus 9 plus 8 minus 3 minus 6, because minus plus 9 is the same as minus 9. Okay, and minus 8, minus times minus is plus 8. All right, and this we have here. Now, to get minus 9 plus 8, we're going to start at minus 9. What is our minus? This is our minus 9. Okay, and we count 8 places to the right. Why to the right? Because we are adding. Okay, and in a horizontal number line, when we are adding, we count to the right. Now, you start at minus 9 and you count 8 places right. Now, when you do that, we have minus 1. Okay, we have minus 1. Now, from minus 1, now from here, we're going to continue this sum. We're going to continue. This is our number 2. We're going to count from minus 4 to minus 1. Okay? From there, count 8 places right to obtain minus 1, which we've gotten. And from there, count 3 places left to obtain minus 4. From minus 1, we're going to count left because we are subtracting. Okay? Because this is minus 3 here. So we're going to count from this minus 1 we've obtained 3 places left to get minus 4. Okay, I hope we are following. We first of all counted from minus 9, 8 places right, and we got minus 1. Now from there, we are counting 3 places left because of this minus 3 here, and we've gotten minus 4. Now from there, we have plus 6 here. We're going to start from minus 4. I'm going to count 6 places right. Why? Because it is addition. Okay, now when we do that, we have 2 as our answer. So therefore, minus 9 plus 8 minus 3 plus 6 is 2, or plus 2. Now, rules of addition and subtraction. Let's look at the rules of addition and subtraction so that in case we are adding or subtracting, we'll know how to use our plus and minus signs effectively. Addition of directed numbers can be carried out without drawing the number line using these rules below. Okay, we can add or subtract directed numbers without drawing our number line. Now, the first rule says plus and plus is equal to plus. Okay, plus and plus is equal to plus. Number 2 rule says minus and minus is plus. And plus and minus is minus. Minus and plus is also minus. Okay, let's look at some examples. Plus 6 plus 7. Plus 6 plus 7. Now, if you look at our rule here, it says plus and plus is plus. So, meaning 6 plus 7, because plus and plus is plus. So, we have a plus sign here. So, and the answer is 13. Now, the second example, plus 8 minus 6. Okay, so what will this give us? Minus and minus is what? Plus. So 8 plus 6. Okay, now 8 plus 6 will give us 13. So in essence, we're saying that same signs give positive. Okay, if you look at this, you see that these two signs are the same. Plus and plus, minus and minus. Same signs give positive. Now let's look at the second one. Plus and minus is equal to minus. Minus and plus is equal to minus. Now, example, we have plus 6 plus minus 4. Okay, plus 6 plus minus 4. We said that plus and minus will give us minus. So we have 6 minus 4 to give us 2. So the second example here is plus 9 minus plus 5. Okay, plus 9 minus plus 5. We said different signs will give us minus. Let's look at it. Look at it. You see, minus and plus here gives us minus. So 9 minus 5 is 4. Okay? Different signs give negative. Okay, when the signs are different, it gives us negative. We said that positive, the same signs give positive. Now, from the above example, we can also conclude that a positive sign before the bracket will not change the signs inside the bracket when the bracket is removed. That is, plus and plus will give us plus. See, there's a positive sign before this bracket. Okay, and the sign did not change. Okay, the sign did not change. The sign inside the bracket did not change. Also, positive and negative, because the negative is inside the bracket, the negative sign did not change when the bracket was removed. Let's look at some very simple examples here. Plus 7 plus minus 3 is the same as 7 minus 3. You see that we have a positive sign here and a negative sign inside the bracket. The negative sign inside the bracket did not change when the bracket was removed. Okay? Also here, you see we have plus 9 plus 6. Okay? We have two positive signs, a positive sign before the bracket and a positive sign inside the bracket. You will notice that the positive sign inside the bracket did not change. Okay, so 9 plus 6 will give us 12. Now, number 2, you also notice, we can also conclude that a negative sign before the bracket will change the positive sign inside the brackets. Now, let's look at this. Okay, a negative sign before the bracket will change the positive sign inside the bracket to minus, and minus sign to plus sign when the bracket is removed. Let's read it again. A negative sign before the bracket will change the positive signs inside the bracket to negative sign, and negative signs to positive signs when the bracket is removed. Let's look at some examples. Okay? Plus 8 minus plus 4. Plus 8 minus plus 4. We have 8 minus 4. Okay, we have a negative sign here and we have a positive sign inside. So the negative sign changed the positive sign inside the bracket to minus. Okay, and also the negative sign outside a bracket containing or another negative sign will change the sign to positive. Please, let's follow. Let's follow. Minus will change to plus. Okay, it's as easy as that. Now note, to subtract two numbers with two different signs, okay, subtract the smaller number from the larger number and then place the sign before the larger number in front of your answer. Let's look at this example. Okay, find plus 3 plus minus 9. Okay, where we said in a case like this, you subtract or you subtract the smaller number from the larger number. Okay, now if you remove 3 from 9, we have 6. If you remove 3 from 9, we have 6. Then to get the answer to be correct, you simply place the sign in the larger number in front of the answer. What sign is in front of the larger number? The larger number here is 9. The larger number here is 9, and the sign in front of it is minus. So therefore, our answer here is minus 6. Now, number 2, to add a set of negative numbers, simply add all the numbers together, okay, and then place the sign in front of your answer. Place the minus sign in front of your answer. Now, these are sets of negative numbers. Okay, we have minus 4, minus 7, minus 3. Okay, now to solve this, to get this sum, you add all the numbers, okay, because these are sets of negative numbers, and you place the minus sign in front of your answer. So 4 plus 7 plus 3 will give us 14. To get our answer to be correct, we place our negative sign in front of the answer, which is minus 14. So minus 4 minus 7 minus 3 is minus 14. Now, let's look at combined addition and subtraction. Combined addition and subtraction. Now, when you are dealing with both positive and negative numbers, number one thing to do is to add all the positive numbers together. Okay, you add all the positive numbers together. Number 2, you add all the negative numbers together. And number 3, you combine all the results to get a single number. Okay, we are talking of combined addition and subtraction. When we have a question having both negative and positive sign, the first thing to do is to add all the positive numbers together. Then you add all the negative numbers together and you combine the results to obtain a single number. Let's look at these examples. Look at these examples. A, 4 minus 5 minus 6 minus 3 plus 2. And B, minus plus 5 plus 3 minus plus 4 plus minus 5 plus 7. Now the solution to this is simple. Let's follow the rules we have here. We're asked to add all the positive numbers. Now, where are the positive numbers? The positive numbers in this question is 4 and 2. Okay? So you rearrange your question. Now, we've rearranged this question as 4 plus 2, okay, minus 5, minus 6, minus 3. Now, to do that, we add all the positive numbers, which is 4 and 2, to give us 6. And when we added all the negative numbers, we have 14. Okay? Now, remember that plus and minus is minus. So you subtract 6 from 14 and you get 8. And simply place the number, the sign inside the bracket in front of your answer. Okay, B. Now, to solve this, we're also going to rearrange this question. Okay? We're going to rearrange this question. Now, if you look at this, you will see that minus and plus is minus here. Okay? Minus and plus is minus here. Also the same for this. The same for this. Minus plus will give us minus 5. This 3 minus plus 4 will give us 3 minus 4. So, if we follow the rules, we are going to add the positive numbers together. Okay, the positive numbers here are 3 and 7. Okay, and we're going to add the negative numbers together, add the positive numbers together. Now, when you add the positive numbers together, you get 10. Okay, and when you add the negative numbers together, you have 14. Now, when you do the sum, you have minus 4. It's as easy as that. Now, let's go to using inverse numbers. Using inverse numbers. Now, inverse numbers are opposite numbers. Simply, inverse numbers are opposite numbers. For example, the inverse of plus 5 is minus 5, and the inverse of minus 5 is plus 5. Okay? On a number line, these numbers can be represented on the opposite sides of 0 or the origin at equal distance. Okay, if you have a number line and you want to find the inverse of a number, just go the same distance of that number and you will get your inverse. Just go equal distance and you will get your inverse. Inverse numbers are very useful to simplify the addition of integers. Okay, inverse numbers are very useful to simplifying the addition of integers because their sum is equal to 0. So the sum of any integer is 0. Example, plus 9 plus minus 6 plus minus 9. Okay, if you rearrange this question, you will see that we have some inverse numbers here. Okay, plus 9 and minus 9 are inverse to each other, and they yield 0. Plus 9 minus 9 is 0. So 0 minus 6 is minus 6. Easy as that. Now, let's take some evaluation to see if we've been following all that we have studied today. Now, number 1, arrange the following numbers in order of size, starting with the smallest. Okay, arrange these in order of size, starting with the smallest. Now, number 2, draw a suitable horizontal line to help you answer these questions. Okay, simply meaning use a horizontal line to find these sums. Minus 5 minus 6, B minus 4 minus 5 plus 12. 3, draw a suitable vertical, emphasis on vertical number line to help you find the temperature when minus 12 degrees centigrade rises by 7 degrees centigrade and when 9 degrees centigrade falls by 6 degrees centigrade. Number 4 says complete the following. Okay, we have these sums here. We're asked to complete the following. Number 5, find the value of the following without using number line. Okay, we're asked to find these sums without using a number line. We've learned so much about the signs, so we can do this. Number 6, work out the following, A and B. We're asked to work out this following. Remember, this is a set of negative numbers, so you should know what to do. Number 7, write down the inverse of these numbers. Write down the inverse of these numbers. I'm going to give us a few seconds to do these evaluations. Solution. Now we're asked to write these numbers from the smallest to the largest. Okay, number 1, we're asked to write these numbers from the smallest to the largest. Minus 15 is smaller than minus 13. Remember that numbers increases, value of numbers increases from left to right on the number line. So minus 15 is smaller than minus 13, and minus 13 is smaller than minus 8, and so on and so forth. So this is our answer. For B, we're also asked to do the same thing, write it in order of size from smallest to the largest. We have minus 15 degrees centigrade, minus 7 degrees centigrade, minus 2 degrees centigrade, 5 degrees centigrade, and 6 degrees centigrade, meaning this is the largest number here. Now, for number 2, we're asked to find the value of minus 5 minus 6. And remember, we said that whenever you are subtracting, you should move to the left. Okay? Subtraction is to the left, while addition is to the right. Okay? Now, to do this sum, we are going to start at minus 5. Our question is minus 5 minus 6. We're asked to find it using a horizontal number line. Now, start at minus 5 and we count 6 places left. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our answer is minus 11. So, in essence, minus 5 minus 6 is minus 11. Now, let's look at the second question again. We're asked to do this minus 4 minus 5 plus 12. Minus 4 minus 5 plus 12. Now, if you look at this, we're going to start at minus 4. Okay, this is our minus 4 here. And remember that when we are subtracting, like I just said, we move to the left. So we count minus 4 minus 5. That is minus 4 and 5 places to the left. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have minus 9. Okay, so minus 4 minus 5 is minus 9. Now remember, the question is minus 4 minus 5 plus 12. Okay, so when we get our answer as minus 9, we are going to add 12 to it. So what we do is we move 12 places to the right, because when we are adding, we count to the right. Now let's go from minus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You see that? So we counted 12 places to the right, and our answer is 3. So in essence, minus 4 minus 5 plus 3 will give us plus 3 or 3. Okay, if you got that answer correct, please put your hands together for yourself. You did very well. Now, number 3, we're asked to use a vertical number line. Let's go back to the question. We're asked to draw a vertical number line to find the temperature when it rises, when minus 12 degrees rises by 12 degrees centigrade, and when 9 degrees centigrade falls by 6 degrees centigrade. Now let's do it. To do this question, we're going to start from minus 12. We said the question said minus 12 degrees rose. Okay, it rose by 7 degrees centigrade. And when we're talking of rising, we're talking of addition. Okay, we're talking of rising, we're talking of increment or addition. So we're going to count upwards, because when we're using a vertical number line, addition is upward while subtraction is downward. Now let's go. Minus 12. From minus 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and we have minus 5 degrees centigrade. So when minus 12 degrees centigrade rose by 7 degrees, it yielded minus 5 degrees centigrade. Now the B part says we should find the temperature when 9 degrees centigrade fell by 6 degrees centigrade. When we're talking of falling, we're talking of reduction, or we're talking of reduction and subtraction. So we're going to count downwards, because when counting a vertical number line, subtraction goes down. Now let's start from 9 degrees. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have plus 3. If you got these sums correct, please put your hands together for yourself. Now, we're asked to complete these. Okay, in the question we're asked to find the sum of these. Now, if you remember from what we said plus and minus will give us minus. So simply minus 4 minus 9 is minus 13. And the same thing for this, minus 12 plus minus 8 is the same as 12 minus 8, because plus and minus is minus. So our answer is minus 20. Similarly, if you look at this, we're asked to find the sum of this 6 minus plus 15. Okay, we're asked to do it without using the number line. Okay, so we simply use the rule which says plus and minus is minus, and 6 minus 15 cannot go, so we just subtract 6 from 15. Okay, we remove 6 from 15 and put our minus sign here. So the same thing for B, plus 9 plus minus 14 will give us minus 5. I hope you got that answer correct. Number 6, we're asked to do this sum, okay? Now, watch carefully. Plus and minus is minus. So this is minus 3. Plus and minus here is also minus, okay? Plus minus here is minus. Minus and plus is the same thing as minus. So this question can be rearranged or interpreted as minus 3, minus 8, minus 2, minus 12. Okay, so when we do the sum, okay, when we take the sum of everything, we subtract minus 3, minus 8, we get minus 11, and minus 11, minus 2, we have minus 13, minus 13, minus 12, we have minus 25. Remember, we said when we have a set of negative numbers, instead of going through all this rigorous process of subtraction and addition, just add all the numbers together and place the minus sign in front of it. So our answer here is minus 25. Now, same thing goes for B. These are sets of negative numbers, okay? If you see a bracket here is plus, just look at it and know that plus and minus is minus, okay? Very simple. So we add the sum, okay? 8 plus 6 plus 2 plus 7 plus 10 plus 3 plus 5, and it gives us 41. We simply put the minus sign in front of our answer. Now, 7, we're asked to write the inverse of this number. The inverse of plus 15 is minus 15, and the inverse of minus 8 is plus 8. Well then, students, we've come to the end of the lessons today. We learned a lot today about the number line. We learned about the horizontal number line and the vertical number line. We said that the horizontal number line increases from the right of the origin, which is 0, and decreases from the left of the origin, which is also 0. That is for a horizontal number line. In the vertical number line, we said that when we are adding, we move upwards, and when we are subtracting, we move downwards. We also looked at rules. We looked at how to combine, and add set of directed numbers. We said that plus and minus is minus. Okay, plus and plus is plus. We said that when the signs are the same, it will give us a positive sign, and when the signs are different, it will yield a negative sign. We also said that when adding a set of negative numbers, you just add all the numbers and place a minus sign in front of it. Please do well to go back and revise what we've learned. It will be very helpful for future studies. Till we meet in my next class, thank you very much. Goodbye.